Okay, so in our previous session, we already have discussed about the introduction about the course or introduction about how we can use the AI to write the proper prompt to get the proper result. And as you know, as I already told you, this course is basically going to start from scratch. Means if someone doesn't know about the programming, then also there is no problem. You can easily accommodate, you can easily understand what is the programming and how we are going to use the Python, how we are going to use the ArcPy and all. But to understand the programming, there is some basic understanding, or you can say like there is some basic rules we have that also we will see today. And from today, as I already mentioned in the previous session, after each session, we have some 25 questions MCQs that basically we are going to go through in the session, as well as I will share this questionnaire in our WhatsApp group as well. So, in continuation to that, today we are going to discuss about what is the programming, what is the importance of the programming, what we can do with the help of the Python, what we can do with the help of the ArcPy. And basically, this course means going to start from basic to advanced. Okay, so means this is the way of our basically discussion. It means things is going to start from very basic level, and slowly it will reach to the advanced level. But the only important thing is if you will follow the instruction, if you will do proper practice, because in each and every session I am going to provide you the practice questions. So around altogether in all the session, you are going to get around 500 to 800 questions for the multi this MCQs, and along with that you are going to get around 400 question for the practice. These all questions is from very basic to advanced level, so please everyone follow that thing properly. So now we will start about the today's session. So here, as you can see, the heading of today's session is the what is programming and why it is required. So to understand this here, if you guys already knows about Mr. Steve Jobs, Steve Jobs has a very well like known person in IT industry. So what he was telling, ki everyone should know how to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. And somewhere, if you will understand properly, then this will provide you, or this will give you the correct meaning of the programming. Sometime, sometime, if you or me, anyone, sometime if we don't know something, so we cannot think about what, like, let's suppose you don't know about the programming. Okay, I will take the simple example. Let's suppose you don't know about the programming. Now, in your computer, in one directory or in one folder, let's suppose you have 1,000 images. Okay. For example, you have 1,000 images. Now, I want to rename all these images. I want to rename all these 1,000 images with some number, or with some prefix, or with some prefix suffix. So if you know the programming, doesn't matter you know that program or not, but if you know the programming, कि in this world programming type of thing is available, then easily you can think कि maybe we can write some small program, and within a minute all the files will be renamed. If we will take the example from the GIS side, let's suppose if you have one geodatabase. In that geodatabase, there are 100 feature classes are there. And now if I ask you very small task, I want to get the feature count of all the feature classes. Simple task. कि I want to get the feature count from all, or I want to get the feature count from each and every feature class. If you don't know the programming, immediately you will start manual effort. You will drag the feature class on the arc map, get the feature count, then you will write in the Excel sheet. So this thing you are going to do if you don't know about the programming. But if you know the programming, again I am telling, I am not telling you know how to write the program. Forget about this. But if you just know कि something programming is exist in this world, if we will use the program, so we can get the count of all features from the feature classes. So immediately you can think and you can do something, you can write something with the help of the AI, and you will get the script, and within a minute, you can get each and every feature class feature count. So this is the power of the programming. Means if we know the programming, then definitely it will improve our thinking process. It will improve our thinking process. We will get some innovative ideas. Now these days, like in many companies, as you know, there are some subject matter experts are there. Some in some companies, some people they have like 20 year of experience, 25 year of experience, but they don't know about the programming. But someone like you and me, we know the programming. So that subject matter expert people help us to give the proper knowledge, and based on that we can write the program. So programming is basically, now these days programming is very very important. If you are in the GIS field or you are in non-GIS field, doesn't matter. But if you don't know the programming, then it is going to create a biggest problem for you. Okay, so so the thing is, like here, why programming is required. So first thing is, this is another language. Like as you know, language is what is the meaning of the language, or what is the purpose of the language? Can anyone tell me what is the purpose of the language? Anyone can tell me what is the purpose of the language?
To communicate.
Language is basically, in simple word, language basically we are using for the communication, or this is a medium of the communication. Nothing more than that. Correct? We are not talking about the grammar, we are not talking about anything. The language is what? Language is the medium of communication. Let's suppose you are Bengali, I am Hindi, I don't know Bengali, you don't know Hindi. So ultimately, if I want to talk with you, we need some language which you and me both can understand, so that our work will be done. Similarly, if you want to instruct computer, like programming is what? Programming is we are instructing to the computer to do something. Now the thing is, computer is not going to understand each and every language. Whatever you are telling, that definitely computer will not understand. So to explain things to computer, to give the instruction to the computer, we require a proper language. That language we can use to write a program that computer can understand, and it will do the work. So this is what another language. Second thing is what? Foster creativity. What is the meaning of the foster creativity? As I told you just in the previous slide, if you know the programming, then automatically ideas will come to your mind. If you don't know the programming, then the same traditional way what we have done previously, always you will think to do any task in that way only. But if you know the programming, immediately in your mind something will come ki, can we do this thing in this way? So this is basically what foster the creativity. Next thing is the convert ideas to the conceptual. This point, if you will think in all the companies, there are some senior peoples are there. Those senior guys have very good knowledge. Okay, those senior people have very good knowledge. Let's suppose if you are working in a GIS company, if you are working in the banking sector, if you are working in the financial company, so there are some people who has very good experience, who has very good knowledge. But the small problem what they are facing, they don't know the programming. And because of that reason, whatever the 20 year of experience they have, they are not able to convert to the automation. So if you know the programming, then whatever the ideas you have, whatever the experience you have, that you can convert to the concept, that you can convert to the proper automation so that everyone can use. Quick decision making. Obviously, if you are going to do something through programming, then the result, if you are going if you are going to do something manually, then if you are going to get the result in 1 week, and if you are going to do the same thing through programming and you will get the result in 1 day, then obviously it will help you to quick decision making. Then after become more efficient and productive. So this is the thing what every company want. Whenever company want to hire someone, so company is always saying that to whom we are going to hire, that guy will be more efficient and productive. And now these days, if let's suppose, actually, if I give you my example, when I was working in this Rolta, Mumbai. So I joined this company as a GIS executive. Okay, I was just simply creating the road, polygon, and all these things. But I had some programming background. I learned some programming previously, but I couldn't get a chance in programming division in that company. But when I joined that company, after that, I have developed some small tools, very small tool, and just given to my my team members has started working on that tool. Then company recognized me, and immediately from that my total path has changed. So I came from data service to the development, and then after many more things I have done in many companies. So always remember, when you will do the programming, even it is not like I am telling, if some people are already working in, because you guys are already working in some company, in your company also, if you will see, the people who are in development, they are enjoying, they are literally enjoying, and who are in the data side, they are literally doing work like 10 hour, 12 hour, 8 hour, like that. Automate the thing. So if we know the programming, then we will have a very good scope of automation. Many things we can do through automation if we know the programming. Teach problem decomposition. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is, if when we know the programming, any programming, so first of all, we automatically one quality will develop. That quality is how we can divide big problem in small chunks, how we can decomposition a big problem in small task. That is very good thing in the programming. So whenever, if you are developing any program, automatically you will think, okay, this is the big problem, how we can divide this problem in the small chunks, and then we can do this thing. So it is problem decomposition. Attractive salary and job. No need to discuss on this point because you guys knows better than me. Teach automation mindset. So automatically, if you know the programming, it will give you or it will make your mindset, which will always think about the automation. Teach precision. Teach precision means what? Ki, let's suppose we are from the non-development background or non-programming background. Then we can tell some very vague statement like I want to get all the parcel. Correct. Let's suppose the statement is I want to get all large size parcel. Okay. But what is the meaning of the large size? By maybe for you 100 square meter is a large, maybe for me 500 square meter is the large. So when we are in the programming teach us the precision. Precision means what exactly you want. I want to get all the parcels where area is greater than 200 square meter. That is the correct precise sentence. So when we are in the programming, so always we are trying to talk, trying to write the program, and it will teach us how we can do things in the precise way. Then make things easier. Obviously, if you know the programming and if you learn the programming, then many things is going to make easy. So these are the some points which is basically related to the programming. And now after that, if you want to become a programmer, then what are the main steps or what is the main flow what we need to follow? The first thing is clearing your basics. You know, sometime some people called me and they are saying, Sir, I want to let's suppose their question is, Sir, are you providing any course on the full stack development? So I am telling, yes, we are providing the full stack development course. In that, we will give you this knowledge on the front end development, back end development, database, geo server, and all. Then immediately after, maybe this guy got some information from some other place, and after that he was telling, Sir, can you provide training on the React, or can you provide training on the Angular? So my immediately question is ki, okay, I can provide you training on the React and Angular because this is my regular job. I am doing project on that language only. But can you tell me, do you know about the HTML? Do you know about JavaScript? Some people are saying, Sir, I want to learn the AI and machine learning. So my question is, do you know about Python? No, sir, I don't know about the Python. So the first and most important thing is forget about everything. Don't listen anyone's simple. If you are going to learn any language, I am not saying Python, any language. If you are going to first time learn a language, just simply learn the language, any language first. One language everyone has to learn properly. After that, now let's suppose if I am executing the project, I am working with around 10 languages, but I have learned only one language because if you will tell Hindi or if you will tell Bengali or if you tell Marathi or if you will tell Telugu, the concept is same, the word is different. So here also, if we are going to learn any language, so each and every language concept is same. What is variable, what is loop, what is iteration, what is conditional statement. This is everywhere it is same. The only thing is way of writing is different. In Marathi, it is different. In Bengali, it is different. Similarly, in Python, different. In JavaScript, different. In C++, different. In C Sharp, different. But we have to learn at least one language properly. So here, The first thing is, if we want to become a programmer, clear your basics. Like in this course, as I even in the last session, as I told you, half of the course is totally only for Python. I am not going to talk about GIS. Simply, I will tell you where we need to run the Python. We will first complete the Python. Once we are done with the Python, after that we will go for the ArcPy. So the first step is clear the basic. Second thing is practice till perfection. Practice is very important in any programming language. If you don't do the practice, then unnecessary you are wasting your time and you are wasting your money, because whenever I will write the program, I will run the program, you will literally enjoy. You will enjoy, oh wow, what a result, how quickly sir is doing and all. But whenever you are going to write the program and you are going to execute the program, you will get 100 of errors. Okay, so this is the common thing, but the practice we have to do. After that, we have write good and understandable code. This is the human nature. This should be in every human nature. Whenever we are doing anything, let's suppose if you are cooking, if you are cooking, or if you are doing anything, so some people have some habit, they are doing things neatly. Like sometime if you go for cooking, no, so some people are cooking properly, and after the cooking everything is neat and clean. So similarly here also, whenever we are in the development, so always remember your code should be neat and clean. Your code should be right in the proper way so that anyone can understand properly. Because see, you are not going to continue with one company for next 20 year or 25 year. Obviously, when you will get a good opportunity, you will resign from the company. So at least after you resign, whatever the code you have written, so anyone, if you go through that code, so that guy can understand properly. So this is the good practice when you will write a neat and clean code. After that, share, ask, and learn. So there are so many platforms are available. These platforms we will use to write the code, to understand the problems, to share our issues. Then after, take help from the online resource. Obviously, now these days, as you know, Python is a open source. So there are so many online resources are available for helping in Python. So we have to use these resources. Now after that, the important, as I told you, because we all are from the non-development background and we are trying to learn the programming. So there is a 3P rules. What this is based on my experience. First one is what? First one is the practice. First one is the practice, means whatever the things we are going to discuss in the session, you have to do practice every day. Means if you are able to spare 1 hour in a day, if you are able to spare 1 hour in a day for programming, then only you can continue in this course. If you don't have time, so you can do later. Okay, if you have time, then only join. Otherwise, if you don't have time, maybe you are busy with the project or something, then you can do later. It's not a problem. But practice we have to do. After that, patience. Patience is a very important point in like new developer. Why I tell you, sometime let's suppose you are not from the development background and you are trying to learn the programming. Initially, when you will run the program, then you will get many errors. Maybe you want to print hello world, but you are not able to print hello world. You are getting the error. The the moment The moment when we are getting the error continuously, that is the moment where we want to leave the programming. And I know most of the people have this problem. They have started development using some online resources, using some YouTube videos, using some blog, using some free website, using some paid website. Even I know many people who has taken the subscription of the AI and ML course. Lekin after joining 3 classes or 4 classes, they left from the course because the reason is they don't have the patience. In programming, patience is very important. Even when you are a new developer, then it is very important. After that, we have the persistence. Persistence means don't give up. Keep going. Every programmer strugglers before succeeding. So this is very important thing for us because we are coming from the non-development background. Then these 3 P rules always remember and stick with this and do the practice properly. Now after that, coming to the why basically this Python, ArcPy and all these thing is important for GIS or non-GIS. So in GIS, as you know, we are always talking about the data which is on Earth. Simple definition. In the GIS, we are always talking about the things which is connected with the Earth. जो भी चीज अर्थ पे है वो हम जीआईएस में करते हैं. रोड, हॉस्पिटल, पॉइंट्स, लाइन, river, anything which is available on the earth, we are basically trying to show this thing on the map. So here, what and where, this is time is already gone. Creation of the road, creation of the data, these all time is gone. This is before 20 year people have started creating the data, but now all the data is already done. Now only some modification are going on, but the data preparation is already done. What and where, this is already completed. Now the time is whenever you will talk to any client, client will tell you only one thing, कि Yogesh, this is my data. This data I have. Now you tell me using this data, what you can deliver to me. Let's suppose you have connected with one bank. Okay. I in like in today's today I have discussion with one hospital. So as you know, we are working in many softwares development side. So recently we have developed one vehicle tracking system. In that, we are fitting the GPS in the vehicle, and after that, you can see your all vehicle tracking, speed, acceleration, how many kilometer movement, everything you can see on the map. So, what that guy was telling, I have 20 number of ambulance. I don't require only the GPS tracking. Other than the GPS tracking, what facility you can provide? Okay, so now the time is client will give you the data. Now you tell to the client what the good feature you can develop and deliver to the client. Like someone called to the ambulance office, then based on the pin code number, you can easily find which ambulance is very near to that particular pin code area. So immediately you can assign that ambulance to the particular patient. So this kind of entire system we need to develop, and to develop this kind of system we required the programming. So these things basically comes under the advanced GIS. How you will develop this thing? This is possible only with the help of the development. When we are talking about the development, so there is a GIS as well as non-GIS, both development is include. Means when you are talking about the development, you cannot say I am doing only GIS development, because you have to work with the SQL server, you have to work with the Postgres, you have to work with the database, you have to work with the development of the REST API. There are many things you have to do. So development is development. This is nothing like a GIS development and non-GIS development. The person who can do the GIS development, that easily can do the non-GIS development as well. Now coming to the ArcGIS Pro customization. So as you know, the other half part of this course is related to the ArcPy. So before going to the ArcPy, I just want to tell you this thing. कि when we want to do some customization in ArcGIS Pro, so there are two different ways we have. Any any way, any way you can adopt. If you want to do the development, if you want to do the customization using the .NET SDK, then you can go with that way. Or if you want to do the customization using Python and ArcPy, then you can go in another way. So there are दो रास्ते हैं ArcGIS Pro को कस्टमाइज करने के. One is SDK for .NET, means there you need to learn C Sharp, .NET and ArcGIS Pro. And दूसरा रास्ता जो है, for that you need to learn Python and ArcPy. Any ways you can adopt and you can learn and you can do the development. So as you know, our this one, the first way is what, as I told you, here .NET SDK. Here also you need to learn two things. One is ArcGIS Pro, other one is the C Sharp .NET. Then you can use the ArcGIS Pro .NET SDK and do the customization in ArcGIS Pro. This is as compared to the Python and ArcPy little bit tough. One thing I just want to tell you, in this world, the easiest language what I have seen, that is Python. So first everyone try to focus on Python. If you understand the Python, then later on, if you want to learn any other language, easily you can learn. But understand the concept of the programming, please use Python. So the another way of the development is what? Another way of the customization is Python and ArcGIS Pro. So if you want to customize the ArcGIS Pro using ArcPy, so for that you have to know about ArcGIS Pro. You have to explore Python, and after that we can learn what? ArcPy. So this is another way of doing the customization in ArcGIS Pro. This course is basically going to work second part. Second part means second way, using the customization or doing the customization using the Python and ArcPy. What are the things we can develop using the .NET SDK? Using the .NET SDK, we can develop the button, tools, DocPan, all these things which is mentioned here. Similarly, if we are going to develop or if we are going to do the customization using Python and ArcPy, we can develop the tool, we can develop the script tool, and we can develop the task. Why I am telling ki Python and ArcPy is better than the .NET? Because if you will do the customization using Python and ArcPy, the same customization you can use in ArcGIS server as well. That is the biggest benefit. The same tool what you are developing in ArcGIS Pro using Python and ArcPy, the same tool you can use in ArcGIS server as well. So in one language, there are two things is going to cover. One is tool development or customization in ArcGIS Pro, and at the same time geoprocessing service also you will learn how to develop and how to publish. What is the popularity of the Python? As you guys already know, now this I have taken from some website. The most of the tools, most of the customization is going on using the Python. And literally, when you guys will start using Python, when you guys will start like uh, exploring the Python, then you will understand how first thing is Python is easy, and second thing is how Python have so many libraries which we can use and we can do wonder. So this is basically what, as I told you, this course is basically exactly half of the course is Python. We are going to learn about everything Python, and another half is related to the ArcPy. The first half Python, what we are going to learn, the same Python you can use for any customization of the QGIS, you can use in ethical hacking, you can use in data science, you can use in AI and ML, image recognition, image interpretation, big data. There are so many fields where you can use this normal Python. And after that, ArcPy is one of the library which we can use only for ArcGIS Pro. Please understand this thing carefully. ArcPy is the library which we can use only customization in ArcGIS Pro. But Python is basically entire world you can use Python. Any library, anything if you are going to use, you have to learn what? You have to learn the Python. Actually, in our subsequent sessions, we are going to learn more about the Python. Then you will understand the power of the Python. And ArcPy is especially only, as I told you, this is only the customization of ArcGIS Pro, custom map series development, tools development, task, custom process, geoprocessing, image processing, anything we can do with in the ArcGIS Pro with the help of ArcPy. Now after that, what is the course roadmap we have? So like introduction of the Python, it will course is start from actually the thing what I have mentioned here. This is just a 50%, because I don't have that much space to mention everything here. Ki what are the things we are going to cover? But at least 50-60% I have mentioned here. The general things like first half, as I told you, this is only for Python. So it is going to start from introduction of the Python. Like as you seen, we have started from the what is programming, understand the concept of the programming, then we will come to the language, then we will come to the Python, then we will explore each and everything about the Python. So next 1 month, every day we are going to learn about Python. After completion of the Python, we will come to the ArcPy. So there are also many things we are going to cover. So here, introduction of the Python, basic syntax, loop, collection, file input output, classes, objects, Python program, how to write a batch file, how to create a scheduler. Then once we will come to the ArcPy, so ArcPy introduction, how we are handling ArcPy errors, geoprocessing tool, map module, data processing. There are many more things we will cover in entire course, but ultimately 50% course is for the Python and another 50% is for the ArcPy. Okay, so if anyone have any question, any doubt, you can ask. Now I will show you, as I told you, that questionnaire that you can see, so that actually the purpose of this questionnaire is only one. you have to serious about the things what we are discussing in the course. Okay, so like here, like whatever the things we have discussed in the course, based on that, this questionnaire I have created, and this questionnaire I will share in the group as well. So here you will see the first one is everyone, please unmute yourself. Okay, and the questions I will tell, you can basically give the answer, and at the end of the questions I have given the answer, so that in future also if you want to go through these questions easily, you can check. So like here, first one is programming is not only about coding, it is mainly about developing what? You can unmute yourself and you can tell what will be the answer.
So thinking and problem solving skills.
Very good. Which of the following is not a benefit of the programming?
Manual
Manual
repetition
repetitive
task.
tasks.
Manual repetition of the task. Programming help convert ideas to
Conceptual solution.
conceptual
Operation.
solution. Which programming skill help divide a complex problem into smaller manageable parts?
Problem decomposition.
Problem decomposition. The automation mindset means
Finding ways to automate repetitive work.
very good. According to 3P rules, the first P stand for
Programming.
programming. Pakka.
Uh,
Practice.
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 Code every day, even a small program makes you stronger. Represent what? Code
Patience.
every day. No. Code
Okay.
पेशेंस मतलब क्या है? मुझे प्रॉब्लम आया और मैं छोड़ के चला गया, उस जगह पे मुझे क्या करना है? पेशेंस रखना है.
Again,
जब उसमें लिखा हुआ
practice.
ना कोड एवरी डे आपको कोड करना है, तो इसका मतलब क्या है?
Practice.
परसिस्टेंस.
Persistence.
Persistence is very important. As I told you, actually, when we will when let's suppose I will share you the questions, that questions will be very basic, very small questions. Means maybe if you will write the program, if you will write the program to do that one, maybe it will take hardly 10 minutes to write. But that 10 minute every day we required. That's all. Nothing more than that. I am telling you, programming is not rocket science. It's easy thing. The only important thing in the programming is every day, persistence, patience, and practice. That's all. Which quality help a programmer continue learning despite errors?
Patience.
Ah, the third P in the 3P rules represent what?
Persistence.
Correct. Advanced GIS development required knowledge of programming and customization.
Customization.
ArcGIS Pro customization can be achieved using
.NET SDK and ArcPy.
correct. Which language is mainly used for ArcGIS Pro? .NET SDK.
Python.
No. Python.
C#.net.
C#.net. Very good. Very good. ArcPy is a Python library used for
ArcGIS
ArcGIS
Pro
Pro
ArcGIS
customization
Pro
automation.
customization. Very good. Which of the following can be developed using .NET SDK? We can develop the add-ins using the
Add-ins.
.NET SDK. Which component is not listed as a .NET SDK customization output? Spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet.
Which of the following can be created using the ArcPy? We can develop the toolbox. A script tool in ArcGIS Pro is created using what? ArcPy. ArcPy is based on which programming language? Python. Python is popular because it is widely used in data science,
science,
AI,
AI.
automation, and GIS. Very good. Which ArcPy module is used for accessing GIS data efficiently? ArcPy data access module. Actually, that is not the part of today's session, but I'm just giving you the answer. ArcPy data access module. Similarly, here also MP module. Which topic is included in the Python programming foundation? Basic programming syntax. So actually, these 25 questions we are going to solve in each and every session. The purpose of this questions is only one. Only one means now you can realize after completion of the session, these 25 questions give you very clear image of today's session, and things will not forget easily. Correct? If we will solve all these 25 questions, because all these 25 questions is related to today's session only, so that you will not forget this point. So because of that reason, we have started giving these 25 questions in the session itself, so that you will be focused on the session and you can give the proper answer. Okay, guys. So this is all about today's session.